Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol UXIN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis on Tuesday, so that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. But after today's price movement, definitely some updates need to be made. I talked about, the bounce yesterday and how, maybe that was the start of something bigger. And yeah, it certainly was the start of something bigger. A very, very impressive bounce to the upside. So some updates need to be done. First, I'm going to do is just some house cleaning, get rid of that. Sure, that level down there still pertains, just not necessarily relevant right now. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's lines and clutter all over the place. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. The first update, though, that does need to be made comes about based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So going into today, and this will mean a little bit more to those of you that watched the video from Tuesday, $2.10 was that resistance, but now that the price is well up above it, that would be one of the newest areas of support. The ideal level going forward, when you say, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest? That would be if the price can stay up above $2.70. Now, if the price doesn't, hold above $2.70, I'm not saying the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. And I'm also not saying this is what's going to occur, but just to keep things in perspective, the price could technically go all the way down there and then behave in that manner and start to work its way back upwards. And what would you still have at that point? Well, you'd still have a set of lows right here. You'd have those lows down there. If you envision each one of those as stair steps, then the overall stair steps would still be technically going in the upwards direction. Now, again, if you bought up here, I get it. You don't want to see the price going all the way back down there. My point is that from the broad scope of things, the price does now start to have some wiggle room in regards to being able to chip away and build a higher base. Now, what about levels of resistance going forward? As far as where the sellers are at, main level right now, just right up there at the $3 mark, which makes pretty good sense, that round number. If the price can push through 3, then the next key level of resistance to watch after that is going to be right up there around $3.25. So all in all, though, another crazy movement today. Nice bounce from those lows, and we'll see if the bulls can continue to build upon this momentum or not. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.